BZ-58-2, the newest BattleBat reward vehicle, is finally out here, and we're able to share our first videos and our first impressions about this vehicle, which is the newest BattleBat heavy tank in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, worth 24 tokens. You are not able to pick it up right now, actually, but we're able to share content with you because, finally they said we are allowed to do that. The NDA and everything, right? But this vehicle will be available for 24 coins, but you are able to get 24 coins after update 1.20.1 hits the servers and introduces the collection feature as well. So everybody should have 21 plus extra 3 tokens from that. So if you want to pick it up day one, after you have the availability for that, let's see if it is worth it. And this is what you need to do, by the way. We have 3 other BattleBat heavy tanks. We have Lorraine 50T, we have Phase 1, and we have Object 777 version 2. The main question is this tank better than any of those vehicles? Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, I would definitely not pick this tank over Phase 1. Still, and Phase 1 is one of the cheapest tanks over here. If you do not have any BattleBat tanks, guys, I don't think you really want to pick up BZ-58-2 day one, because you're actually spending tokens worth 3 tanks, right? 3 tanks worth of tokens. Well, not quite, but you get what I mean, right? Almost 3 tanks worth of tokens spent over here. And this is not a jet booster tank, even though, BZ-58 and everything. No, it is not a jet booster. It is actually kind of a wannabe 50DP, how it looks like and how it tries to play, just under the Chinese flag. With 520 alpha, actually, and same gun depression, basically same gun handling, but the accuracy is better. DPM roughly the same, accuracy 0.35 instead of 0.38, and stabilization is actually 0.19 on threat rotation and hull rotation and all that as well. So stabilizer is pretty much needed. Hull armor, it doesn't have much hull armor, overall armor, but if I'm going to show you the 3D armor model in a second, BZ-58-2 right over here live, you can see that the upper plate is extremely bouncy because it is super angled, but the lower plate at the same time is quite weak. And also there are the commander hatch weak spots. If you aim at the center, it is 170 penetration, and everything basically that is going to see this vehicle is able to penetrate that. Face of the turret is 250 next to the gun mantlet, but other than that, it is quite a solid rock actually. It can do some side scraping, as you can see, but be careful getting overmatched by those plates up there, which have no armor, made out of tissue papers. And this is how the armor model looks like, right? No reverse side scraping for you either, because this gets penetrated very easily. But yeah, very interesting, massive lower plate, but super hella bouncy upper plate. So if you use your -8 degrees of gun depression, you are actually very tough tank to penetrate in many situations, unless they snap your commander hatch shot after shot. And now, comparing this tank to Phase 1, you can see Phase 1 has quite a bit better gun handling, slightly better DPM compared to Object 777. Well, 777, it's just gun handling on this tank is simply disgusting in my opinion, but the armor is extremely troll, right? Mobility is average at best with 35 drop speed. So, guys, honestly, after my first impressions, I'm going to show you my first battles as well, actually, with you. I'm going to share, because this is what you want to see. You want to see some gameplay action, so I'm not going to keep you over here for too much longer. But the gun is like super rewarding or super derpy. It depends, and this was my main setup I used as well. Improved hardening, stabilizer, and the gun rammer, and I used the same equipment units which I would use on my main account if I would have this vehicle, right? So bounty, stabilizer, and standard other equipment units. This gives me 12-second reload and 2.6k DPM. So yeah, and talking about field mods, actually, I went with the terrain, accuracy, view range, and nothing in the final, because the aim time is so freaking long already, and if I would take the mobility, I would lose so much aim time and actually some, you know, extra flexibility. But yeah, the gun honestly feels, sometimes it feels inconsistent in a way how some shots can be pixel hits and the other times you aim fully and you miss everything. I'm going to show you some examples, for example. Let's go, guys. Let's go into the battles. So what do we have over here? Tier 8075 is our main enemy because, you know, only one tier 9 heavy tank over here. Well, actually, we have two tier 9 heavy tanks. The enemy team has only one. We have T10 as well. And you know what? Let's play the middle. You know, it has actually been a while since I played the middle. Usually I play either the south or the north, but I don't know, maybe we can make middle work somehow. But the middle, you know, usually gets sniped quite a bit. This is why I do not like to play it at the start of the battle, at least. And there is E75 though, and there is a beautiful, big, fat, juicy side of juicy side of E75. Big, fat, juicy side of... That one was cleanly in the center. Where did my previous shot go, though? What is this guy actually doing? He doesn't give a damn. He actually legitimately does not give a damn. But, yeah, this position gets sniped by that hill over there, as you just saw as well. So, I just have to save my hit points now. Let's see. How accurate are you? Nope. And Char is still able to shoot me without getting spotted. There had to be a 3 between us or something like that. This guy is just pure W. Just pure W key. Very interesting. Well, someone I guess has been drinking a bit too much. I should be hull down over here. Okay, 599. That Progetto 54 is my big savior. Otherwise I would be rushed down that T95. I would be rushed down by that guy. Okay, there's Badget. DNH is also up here. Quick shot into DNH. T95E is a potential one shot for me now. But I say potential because, you know, there is always the roll RNG as well. And as you can see, roll RNG worked fine just now in favor of that T95. But can we high roll you? Nope. I'm actually going to load an HE for both of those guys. One. Alright, cheese or bend my commander hatch most likely. Yep, there is the commander hatch pen. Now we have quite a bit of farming over here to do. Char is full HP over here. There is the cheese or. You know, sometimes taking snapshots like that is easy connection and full aimed in shot into E75 at first. The first shot you saw in the game. Well, that didn't give this gun much hope, right? Now where's the cheese or? Like one guy is there. Let's make it sure I'm going to hit it because most likely I have one shot anyway. So I was just letting it aim in a bit. I'm not able to take my second shot from here that fast either way. Never mind. What the hell? And again, this guy's back up here. Here, let's load HE. Oh, never mind. Wow. Is that ever going to miss, usually, guys? Is that actually ever going to miss? Can I get the revenge on the cheese sword? No, I cannot. I can't believe. I went for the kill, trying to save our 263, but you know, if I would have been greedy going for the damage, like, come on. Some of the shots you see from this gun, it's... how to say? A bit unreliable, maybe? Mountain boss. We have, well, we have a triple tier matchmaking, tier 8, 9, and 10. Who are tier 10? 785A, STB, Jagdpanzer 100. Okay, so pretty tough tier 10 lineup. And 277 is doing some juicy aggressiveness. Let me actually quickly follow. Well, max speed. I'm a max speeded out over here. Sped out. And... nice. I had only one shot in me. I honestly had only one shot in me. Like, I had to make sure I'm going to hit that because this guy was dead to either Foch or to 277, right? Either of those guys. Dead to either of those guys. So seems to be pretty freaking accurate, actually, you know, despite some derpy shots. But overall, like, look at that. Overall, I can say the gun so far feels, at least, to be pretty decent. It has a massive aim time though, but with a stabilizer it seems to be working. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think chains of plants. I think... oh, that's unlucky. No, that's unlucky now. How the hell did it bounce? I'm ignoring this Type 51 on purpose. That was a bit sad. But now, let's try to destroy that Jagdpanzer 100. Let's just try to destroy this guy. Okay. Spamming 5. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. I'm never going to say anything good about the gun again. Every time you praise something, every single time you praise something, it starts eating your ass. Absolutely no idea. Anyway, situation has been solved in a positive favor, with a positive flavor. And it is time to attack the base. Okay, 2.2k damage done. Okay, let's load in some premium APC R as well. Over here we have to be fast with our snappy shots. We have to be fast. Can I spot the STB up there? No. Okay. Type 61 is also up there. And Prochetta as well. I was able to hit you. What? What? Stop throwing away your tanks, guys. They are coming. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not me. I'm too young. Too young. Too young. Full HP HU. I think I have better chance to... yeah, I think I have better chance to hit the HU than anything else. So let me load in HE actually. Nice. At least something, guys. At least something. Okay, beautiful. Nice. You know what? I take it. I take it. 3.5 in a tier 10 is better than nothing, right? I mean, 3.5 is not half bad, but let's check this out. Battle hits. Battle hits, come on. Load. So this is me receiving shots. Okay, let's start with this. Alright, mate. Alright, I was aiming upper plate, right? I was aiming that, but his shot is not a penetration, huh? Okay, 252. I had to hit the tracks. Okay, now it makes sense. This right over here. This right over here was the reason for bounce. Actually. Alright. You know, I figured it out why I was getting bamboozled over there. and not able to hit the Jagdpanzer. Commander Hedge was a bit of a mistake as well. But guys, BZ-58-2. First impressions about this vehicle. Honestly, it is like so freaking sniper accurate, heavy tank, or it is going to make you curse. I don't know. Mobility, armor, everything else seems to be like okay. Mobility is like basically under average, right? But the armor hull is super bouncy. Turret is bouncy, but at the same time it has the commander hatches, which people are able to penetrate. And where I did get penetrated a lot actually in this tank. Then what else? Yeah, but the gun, you know, the gun seems to be like rolling a dice, like actually. Like you can fully aim in your shot or not, it does not matter. You want like the SU shot at the end, you know, in the final battle. It was a freaking smack in the face, basically. So, main question, would I spend so many tokens on this tank right now? Or would I pick a phase 1, for example? I would say I would go for a phase 1 over this tank. Almost all day, every single day, ladies and gentlemen. This tank right over here is a beauty of a tank, let me tell you. I wouldn't pick it over this, or I wouldn't pick this over the BZ though, I think. Because BZ's gun is, you know, actually better than the 777's gun, but phase 1, I would say, will still dominate over that, in my opinion at least. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my 2 cents about BZ-58-2. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay sexy, take care, and bye.